Happy Saturday, good people. Another edition of Double the Innocence with your boy E-Dub, Gem Dropper Showstopper. So, I'm not sure if you guys have heard the latest with the Miami Heat. Allegedly, apparently, the Miami Heat have sent Jimmy Butler home. They banned him for 7 games. I don't know about the rest of you guys, man, but really and truly, that was probably the best thing I could have heard today. Why? Because there is actually an organization that's trying to run their organization the way they feel fit. They're not letting the crazy people run the asylum. The patients aren't the one running the asylum. They figured, you know what? No. We get paid the big bucks, and we are going to continue to run our organization the way we feel fit. Now, the reason why I like this is because, you know what? There's not enough organizations right now that take a stance for anything. The majority of the organizations right now, they basically give it to whatever the players want, whatever the players need, and whatever the players want to do. So, to see that there's an organization that has a little bit of the old school gusto, it's a breath of fresh air. Now, Jimmy Butler is a hell of a player, but he hasn't won jack yet. And if you take a look at it, I mean, okay, Jimmy Butler's played for the Chicago Bulls, the Minnesota Timberwolves, the Philadelphia 76ers, and now he's playing for the Miami Heat. And allegedly, apparently, he's let people know that he's not very happy with Miami right now and he wants to trade. Pat Riley. Very, very important, because Pat Riley's from my era. When I say my era, he comes from the era where I appreciated and understood everything that basketball had to offer on every single level. So, Pat Riley basically let every other team know we're not trading Jimmy Butler. So, what do you think a star like a Jimmy Butler is going to do? He's going to stop giving you his best efforts. He's going to stop being that difference maker on your squad. He's going to stop playing the game that you rightfully need to get you over the hump. He's basically going to do the bare minimum in order to force Miami to trade him. Because, okay, well, this guy's on the court, he's not doing anything, we don't need him, we might as well trade him for somebody else. Pat Riley's standing on business. Pat Riley said, hey, you don't want to come out here and perform? We're banning you for 7 days. Now, as far as I understand it, when you're getting banned for 7 days, that means you are not collecting any money. You're not collecting a paycheck. And as far as I'm concerned, the rest of the organization, the NBA, should take a page out of Pat Riley's book. If you want to get superstars' attention, you got to hit them in their wallet. Plain and simple. And this is going back from my era, from what I knew, because I remember I used to hear a lot of players at the beginning of the season talk about, oh, you know, we're not reporting to training camp, we're not reporting to whatever it is, we're not reporting to the team, we're going to sit out this season. We're going to sit out. Try to force a team to trade them. But one thing I'd always noticed, a lot of those players that decide to sit out, one thing that was a common denominator. If the team was standing on business, the majority of those players used to fold and come right back. Because you got to understand, it's not the lifestyle that you and I are accustomed to, where we have our hydro bill and our grocery bill, and, you know, we know how to work that. You've got to know that their expenses is double that. So when the money's not coming in on one end, but the expenses are still coming in on this end, they build up quite fast. And when somebody's sitting out, they're not getting paid. When somebody somebody under contract that makes a decision to say that they're not reporting to a team or they're not playing for that team, they're not getting paid. All this to say, Pat Riley, I salute you. I respect the fact of the matter that you are an old school general that stands on old school principles. You're not allowing. You ran LeBron James out of Miami for his antiques. You know, wanting to get a coach fired and, you know, wanting to basically bring in the players that he wanted. You stood on principle. You basically let LeBron James know your job is out there on the court, the GM, and my job is everything else. He couldn't handle that. He ran back to Cleveland. Now you have another prima donna, Jimmy Butler. Listen, make an example out of him, man. And hopefully that example will carry on to the rest of those so-called superstars in the league, like the Kevin Durants, like the LeBron James of the world. Even the young stars, have them realize that, yo, you know what? No, it's a new day right now. We're named owners. We're named GMs. We're named all of that stuff for a reason. And we're no longer going to allow players that claim that they're superstars to disrespect us anymore. That's what I want to see for the NBA in 2025. Ladies and gentlemen, share, like, and subscribe. Let me know how you feel about how Pat Riley is taking back his organization. He is not letting no superstar stronghold him or tell him what he wants to do. Hey, Jimmy Butler, you could want to trade. But if you're under contract and that team does not want to trade you, this is just like chess, baby. The next move is yours. You think what? You think just because you're going to go out there and half-ass it on the court, you're not going to give full maximum effort, you're not going to produce the way in which your team and all of the NBA knows you can produce, and you think that they're just going to cower down and say, okay, you know what, you're right, fine, let's get rid of him? Forget you, man. Send him home. Send him home. You understand? Let him know that there's no one man bigger than the league. Make an example out of him. That being said, I want each and every one of you individuals to enjoy the rest of your Saturday evening. Double Innocence with your boy E-Dub is out! Way to go, Miami Heat. If I didn't already have a favorite team, I would have definitely made you guys my favorite team. Deuces.